Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this program, we will be demonstrating the idea of having pointers to pointers. Before we begin, if you need a refresher on pointers or want to learn more about them, please consider watching a video I made about pointers a while back ago. In that video, I went more in depth about pointers. I explained why they are needed, how they are used, and tried to connect them to what you already know up to this point. I think it is a pretty good video to watch, especially for people who want to learn more about pointers. The link to that video will be in the description below. But if you feel as though you have a solid understanding on pointers and just want to learn more about double pointers, then this video will attempt to explain that concept to you. Since the video in the description lays a good foundation about pointers, I will try to avoid having to go more in depth on certain topics in this video. From the last video about pointers, we learned that you can have pointers point to multiple variables at the same time in your code. We also learned that you can have multiple pointers point to the same variable in your code and can even have pointers point to functions. We also learned that when you dereference a pointer, you are essentially going a step deeper and looking at what object is stored inside of the address location that the pointer is pointing to. This concept was important because I stressed the idea that a pointer can point to other pointers, which is the topic of this video. Ultimately, the most common use case for double pointers will come with dereferencing the double pointer to get to the value held inside of the address that the pointer is pointing to. Taking a look at the code, you have one integer variable that has been declared and three integer pointers that has also been declared. But the other two are layered pointers. The first one is a simple pointer. We have seen this before. The second one is a double pointer. This means it is a pointer that points to another pointer. The third one, pointer R, is a triple pointer. It is a pointer that points to a double pointer, or if you will, a pointer that points to a pointer which also points to another pointer, which ultimately may point to a certain object like an integer variable or an array. As I mentioned below, the most common use case is trying to access the object that is held inside of the innermost pointer. In the case of the double pointer, or the pointer that points to another pointer, in order to get the object held inside of the address that the double pointer is pointing to, we have to dereference the double pointer twice using **q. First, to get to the pointer pointing to the variable, which is *q, then again dereference it again just to get to the object that the pointer is pointing to, which is **q. And the same applies for the triple pointer. In order to get to the actual object that the pointer may be pointing to, you will have to dereference the pointer 3 times. So by now you may be thinking, why would I ever do this? I mean, come on, look at how complicated this has become. I can just use one pointer and avoid having to dereference the pointers multiple times just to get to the object that I'm pointing to. I completely understand, but this is a common use case and I wanted to address it in this video. However, I will have more practical use cases where pointers are being used with arrays through pointer arithmetic and much more like the case we just discussed here. I am thinking about making a playlist just on pointers so that when I am done covering them, you can have a memory bank of pointer videos to reference later in case you need it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and bye.